This is the 2008 Pokemon World Championship Nintendo DS. I'm trying to collect every Nintendo handheld ever made, and this is one of the rarest ones that has ever existed. But in order to buy it, I need to save $100. This is so weird. So we're gonna go to 3 game stores to try and find items to flip for profit to make it happen. Time to go to Disc Traders. They got Pokemon cards and retro games, so hopefully we can find some good stuff. Maybe even a collection piece or two. Okay, so I'm looking at the retro section. I always look here first. You've got some, kind of hard to see up there, but complete in box GBA games. And all these actually look pretty clean, which is nice to see. There's a lot of loose games, and there's like good ones mixed in. But down here, these are catching my eye. The Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Really clean box, $34.99. Choo Choo Rocket. It's kind of an uncommon one. Clean. Gunstar Superheroes. I'm hoping these have the manuals, because if they do, I'll definitely be a buyer. And then Advance Wars 2, right there. They also got Duke Nukem Advance, $139, but that one's kind of pricey. And then V-Rally 3 is uncommon, but I think I would hold off at $103. But see, they got Link's Awakening DX, which is $39.99. Right next to it, the regular version for $39.99. DX is actually more desirable in color, so I think I might pop on that one being the same price. And that gives me 5 items. I kind of want to get to a 6th because I have a buy 5 get the 6th free.
What you got here, Chase?
Vintage Pokemon cards, which I'm always intrigued by, and I'm kind of just checking out condition. I want it lightly played or better for all my sets. Just that one's maybe on the fringe, but I have most of these already, so I'd be looking for condition upgrades, which I have to be pretty picky about. The Ivysaur though, yeah, I'll just snag that one.
Sweet.
And then yeah, the 5 GBA games. If you got a minute, if not, I can grab somebody
No, I
else.
can.
But, okay, cool.
Word.
That's almost a for sure, just because
Yeah. This guy.
I can't even remember if I have this in my
Has this manual.
collection.
It's, like I said, it's just missing that Ocarina of Time
Yes.
Master Quest disc.
Yep. Sweet, love that. Definitely getting that.
but Sweet.
Mario Party 7, I think I'll snag it if it's complete.
Party 7 is missing manual.
That's close enough. Okay, yeah, those from there, I think we're good there.
Heck yeah. And then you were looking at some GBA games?
Yes,
All right, which ones are we looking at?
probably Advance Wars 2,
Yeah.
and then Gunstar Superheroes. And the Zelda DX, the Black Zelda there. But down here, these are catching my eye. The Final Fantasy 1 and 2, Choo Choo Rocket. All right, so Kenny's checking for some more GameCube. In the back, we got a nice little stack highlighted by the Zelda for Super Nintendo that actually has the map and the manual in there. No top secrets insert, but it's right on that line for me to be worth it. So here's all the GameCube. One of the greatest GameCube games ever, in my humble opinion. Mario Sunshine. You ever played this one, Kenny?
Oh, I love Mario Sunshine.
Let's
I was
go.
big on it.
Let's go.
GameCube as a kid and played a lot of it, you know. And I have it on the 3D All-Stars pack.
I 100%ed it there.
Yeah. I was like, oh, limited time with like some of the most banger games. Like, you gotta grab it.
100%.
Like, no doubt, it was just like, yeah, I'll pick this up.
That's the complete one, so I'll get the complete one.
Perfect. Just crazy to think that the GameCube is getting retro, but
I know, right?
you know, finally building that up.
People are
sooner.
starting to say 360 is retro. I don't know how I feel about that.
I
But
can't, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I know I was younger. I was like, 10 when I got my first 360. It's like, oh, that's retro. I'm like, nah,
Right.
that's not retro to me.
We're not ready
Like,
for that.
my first console was Super Nintendo, so if it's older than the Super Nintendo, it's retro. If it's newer,
Right.
that's new.
That was my first console too. Okay, successful stop. Kenny, Gavin, Jaden in there working, just absolute stand-up crew. Love those guys. But we had a coupon on the account, so got $50 off, and then also got the Zelda DX for free. So about 10 items with beautiful GameCube and GBA, and factoring in the $50 off the free item, should be able to get about 150 to the Pokebank. So we're here, brand new game store in my hometown, Game Pawn Video Games. We're gonna check it out, see what it's all about. I have no idea what to expect. Looks like they have games, collectibles, Pokemon cards. I like all those things, so let's check it out.
What do you expect?
I don't know, man. I really don't. It looks like it's going to be nicely organized. I'm hoping they have a lot of Pokemon cards and retro games, but I see Funko Pops. I don't love Funko Pops. Hopefully they have more than just that.
Wow, this is much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Oh man, look at that. Pocky and Rocky 2. That's probably better than my copy. $1,600 game. It's got the shrink wrap still on it. Looks like the X-Acto knife opened it, kept the shrink. That is a beautiful condition box. Demon's Crest.
I love that game. I
Fun
personally
game?
played it. It's super fun.
There you go. Brother Dave approved. Kirby's Dream Land 3. That box is a little lesser, but still a very rare game for $800. That's cool to see. So here's some GameCube. Wind Waker, Sonic DX, Pikmin, Zelda. Solid selection. That's actually a really good GameCube selection. There's one of my all-time favorite boxes, probably yours too, Brother Dave, the Metroid Classic.
Oh yeah.
yellow box.
good.
So beautiful. They got the black Dreamcast. That's a cool looking like custom shell Dreamcast. Gears of War 360. The best Mario Party on N64, in my humble opinion.
3's also pretty good though, you know.
It's probably better, I don't know. The thing that stands out the most about this store is the epic mural on the back. Done by a local artist here. That thing is insane.
It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yes. They also have the pillars as a nice touch.
Minecraft.
Pac-Man one at the front that we walked by earlier.
Hey Chase, how big can your item be? Can it be
Oh my god. What is that from?
I don't know, but that's one of the coolest
That is
statues
awesome.
I've ever seen. Got a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah. Love seeing that. Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost every gen. I always put my hat backwards when I'm looking close at Pokemon
You
cards.
look like a Pokemon trainer right now.
I kept doing this, like hitting the bill on the things. I'm like, all right. So we did end up spending over $1,000 just on a small stack of Pokemon cards, with the final 3 being the highlight. They did come down to 130, 150, and 450 here. The Charizard, crazy rare card, crazy high stakes. And we're gonna do a video on Crew, showcasing how these cards actually grade. Caterpie Crew is our second channel. Go over there and subscribe if you're into Pokemon cards, especially. We're doing a lot of Pokemon card content right now, and it's been a fun kind of new experiment for somebody that loves Pokemon cards since I was like 5, and now kind of dabbling in that market. It's been a lot of fun, so check it out on Caterpie Crew. So for the Pokemon DSI, we need $1,000 into the Pokebank. This stop, I got Pokemon cards, but I have no idea if it's even gonna be profitable, and I just have to call it a wash. So this is not gonna help towards the Pokebank. We're gonna head on over to one of our favorite game stores, Second Chance. Lou said he has a bunch of games for us to check out, so I'm hoping we can make a huge dent there. One thing that's really nice at stores like this, and the one we just went to, using price charting to make sure that prices are fair, and I think Second Chance actually uses price charting as a guideline for their pricing. So you can usually find that in a store like this, it's super accurate, but also for us in our business, we use price charting like every day. Alpal literally takes collections that get submitted to us using price charting and then has a formula built off of that, and an offer gets sent. So we use that tool of price charting every single day in our business, and it's super, super helpful. And the thing that's crazy is that they've really dived into cards. So Pokemon cards, but even One Piece, Digimon, Dragon Ball, all of these are heavily into price charting, sealed or otherwise. You can scan your cards, you can build your collections that way, and you can also just get a really good idea of what's going on in the market. It's a tool that I've always loved as a reference point to be able to make buys, to sell stuff, all sorts of things. It's just super useful. So if you're into collecting or selling, buying cards or games, price charting is an amazing tool. They have an app. You can use our link down below to get it. And if you're a business or you have a big collection, you should consider getting the subscription, because there's some features in there that are really nice. We have the annual subscription. We love it. We use it all the time. We've reached out to Price Charting to sponsor this video because we're super pumped up about what they're doing, making tons of improvements every day, every year. Another awesome thing that Price Charting has is the Watchtower feature. So if you're looking for a specific item, you can flag it, and then when deals or sales happen, you can be updated. This is a great way to find a deal on an item that you're looking for and buy it on like an eBay or something like that. It's a great new feature, and they also with cards now have TCG player data on sales of cards, which is huge, especially for sealed product and graded cards. They're killing it. So check out Price Charting app down below. Use our link. It'll help support the channel. These are kind of cool. Like, saw Midwest Gaming Classic on this one. Just like little fan mags, ROM hacks type of stuff.
Have you seen this though, Chase? There's a sealed Metroid Classic
man.
NES series.
Look at that. Love it. They have some really cool custom handhelds up there that I want to check out. Let's see if maybe we can make a play there.
I know it's stupid right there, but it's also like less than that says now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then like the GBA, the Game Boy Colors, the SPs. So I've got all these handhelds here. There's these custom shell DS. These are actually like, are they all DS Lites? I think?
Yes.
Yes, which is very
I don't
cool.
like messing with that. I don't like the old DSs. They break easily when I go
Yeah.
take them apart.
But then there's these SPs, which are super cool. These are 101s. This is a 101 with a USB-C charger, which is awesome. Game Boy Colors, DS Lites. I'm interested in potentially making a huge play on handhelds. I'm on the fence on some of it.
Oh, I found it.
There it is. Oh yeah, that's pretty.
You know what I mean? Because like, look, attention to detail. I put even
Yeah.
the little bumpers.
That's good work, Lou.
That's how you know I
That's
have
good work.
OCD.
I could not do it myself. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm thinking, and you'll tell me what you're thinking.
What's your
But-
thoughts?
So, on these, like I would need to be at like 100 on these top line. but I could take them all. And then these, I would probably need some wiggle. I can come close on the Game Boy Colors, like just get it to basically just do 60 a piece. You can even bump that one up to 60 because I don't really care about the.
That one stays that price.
Okay. 60
But
a
yeah, I
piece
can do
there.
that on those.
And then like, if we can get to 180, 150, 90, that's kind of the range I'm in here.
It's hard because I built a lot of these and now when I got paid for them. So like I want to at least get that much back, which is pretty much right what you're asking for.
Sure.
So that I can do that. This one, I'd like to keep around 190 if I could.
Okay.
And then I can do the 150 and the 90 bucks on that. So
Okay.
it kind of evens itself out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
That's fine.
And then I'm not adding $10.
Okay.
to that.
All right. Cool.
So they get another $10 saved. And then this, you need this. And the reason you need this is because it's custom. It's a one of a kind.
These, if you can get to like $54.99 on them,
Deal.
I would take those. Okay. I was gonna say like $250 on that one.
Hey, does anyone here want to pay $300 for this? $250 it is. $250 it is. I tried. I just figured I'd get everyone else in here one last second chance.
This one at 135 is kind of where I'm at.
It says the same thing.
There you go. Well, these ones, I think we said $54.99 across the board, so you can do those. I'm gonna go back there and look at those games because you know Keegan and Lou said I could. Cool. Nice little stack. Sweet. No manual, backyard baseball. Actually, a very fun game. No manual, that hurts. Luigi's Mansion. So I got a few of our Wii titles that we like to buy a lot, and then some GameCube titles we'll add to the mix. But we need a lot for the Pokebank, so we're going hard. And Lou said he wants to sell a bunch of stuff. So I'm good with all those. And then,
You wanted this too?
can you get it to 90?
So hard. Oh no.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. Right?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
All right. Let's go. This would be the only one I would.
But see, now look, just for reference, it is sealed still.
Yes.
This didn't open it. I didn't open it.
Can you get to 60 on this one?
Yes.
I'm good with the rest. And then can you get to like $37.99 on these two?
Yeah.
These two as well. Can you do 45 on that?
You dang right.
All right.
We got that.
And crap mo. So a lot has happened. Keegan's adding up all the handhelds and the Switch controllers and such. And then these we have settled deals on. I have no idea where the Pokebank stands so far, but we do have a lot of stuff. But I also have all these N64 games, these Sega games over here that are still gonna be part of it. Might see if they have a little wiggle on some of this stuff. And Lou said he has boxes in the back still. So I was hoping that Second Chance could come through today because we have a big goal of $1,000 to the Pokebank. So we gotta buy a lot of stuff for that to happen. So we'll see. Found two more clean, complete Sega Genesis games. All right, finding some nice PS1 titles. Digimon World, excited about that one. Fear Effect, Dragon Warrior 7, some heavies. Amazing Spider-Man and the Kingpin. Mortal Kombat, got some good Switch games. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Zelda Link's Awakening. Okay, here's the first batch of cases and manuals. Resident Evil 2 case, expansion pack box, Seen Better Days. Console manual, there you go. Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, Gemfire, Breath of Fire, little tape on the left, but it still looks good. It's clear tape, so it looks fine. Box Game Boy was brought out, but no tray for it. Nothing crazy in here too desirable, but we'll see if we can make a kind of a bundle deal. So I was gonna ask about these ones here.
We can just make them all $34.99 if that makes you happy.
If you can do that,
I could probably do that.
I would do that.
No
Can
one
you do
ever-
the same on that?
Yeah.
That one's 30. If you can do 22.99, I
That's even easier.
would be fine with that.
I didn't even look at the other one.
These ones, can you get to $24.99?
I can do that.
Sweet. Can you do $13.99?
Yes. I'll do $12.99.
Yes. $39.99?
Sure.
Not much of a jump here. Decent there. Decent there.
Sure.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna be not nice on at least one thing
Good.
though.
Good. So on the non-individual ones, you want to tell me what you're thinking? On like all of these. these.
For these ones that are already priced, 25, 15, make me an offer because I don't know.
50.
Deal. If you're go, that means you're good with those ones though?
Yep.
Sick.
This I'd have to be at like 100 at, but that's probably not going to happen. And then that you can tell me.
How about 104.99?
All right, fine. We'll go with that.
All right, this one's weird because some of it's cool and some of it is dumb. Let's think here. $100.
I would say $50.
$60. So I can win.
$60.
Deal. You better have fun selling this. That's
I'll do it quick.
oh, you already shook though. You don't have to now. Keegan, I didn't make him shake on having fun selling it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
So we just made a ton of deals, and I have no idea how much I spent, no idea where we're at. We're gonna have to see how this all shakes out in the end. Okay, so we're looking at some crazy stuff right here. These PS1 games are all complete. Some great titles in here: Vandal Hearts, Dragon Valor, Resident Evil, Parasite Eve 2, Rival Schools, Ogre Battle, The Sale Signs, love it. So this doesn't have the tray, otherwise I would probably be interested. I'll
That's
hold
probably
off.
why we knocked it down a little bit.
Yeah, I know I don't need Dragon Warrior or Coraline, but I am interested in these big box and the Silent Hills in the front. Okay, so this is in my maybe pile. I'll probably hold off there, but those I'm still interested in. Put those in my maybe pile, and I'll put this in my maybe pile. These ones I'm holding off on. We might as well go over here just in case there's more that we can see if we can come to some deals. I think on the top, the Sonic CD, it's the only one. This Vey in the front corner. So these ones, if you can get to $69.99.
Sure.
Okay. Well, it got crazy at the end. I ended up spending $4,800, and a lot of stuff you guys haven't even seen because we had the phone die and Brother Dave charged it. We're back, but we're gonna have to get back to the barn and see exactly how all shook out because I truly have no idea. So the stop at Second Chance was extremely successful. Like I said, we spent $4,800 and that was on a whole lot of stuff, including these Nintendo brand controllers, the Sega ones, the SNES ones, NES, GameCube, N64, the online Switch controllers. Love seeing those in the wild. There was tons of handhelds, the custom DS lights that we got, all of them. There's more controllers in there. There's PS1 games, heavies like Ogre Battle, Street Fighter collection. We got Parasite Eve 2, Dragon Valor, just so many heavies. It kept on adding, and the deal was huge. $4,800 after their sale and everything factored in. Ended up being a very, very nice stop, and pretty comfortably going to be able to add $1,400 to the Pokebank, which puts us over $1,500. And I gotta be honest, there was one thing from earlier that I kind of wanted to keep for the collection, and I'll show you what that is as we add the DSi and that to the collection in the barn. So I'm gonna add the handheld and the bonus item to the collection very soon, but first we have this from a guest on a recent Pokemon Pursuit episode. That is Eric. He says, "Hey guys, I finally finished the drawing I mentioned when we visited the barn. I hope you love it. Nicole and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season with family and friends. Take care. Merry Christmas." It's from Eric and Nicole.
Wow.
So Eric is a amazing artist. We found that out when he drew Thane a Sly Cooper
I have
thing.
no idea.
At the bottom it says, "Kicking it old school since before Nolan was born." The reveal. What in the whole world? That is insane. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
What in the world? That is a really good Brother Dave.
Wow. I like that Alex is in a cloak for
Yeah.
some
That is
reason.
insane.
He's trying to steal the ring from Frodo.
Yeah.
Look at that. We even got Thane on there.
I know.
That's so good. Dude,
Wow.
that looks amazing.
That is really good.
That's amazing.
So good. Thank you, Eric. That's going to hang next to our Academy Christmas photos. But now let's add the handheld and bonus item to the collection. So I'm in the Pokemon room. The bonus item that I'm adding is the one that I actually am going to send off to get graded. I've been trying to grow my Charizard collection, and we got enough to cover the grading fees, any potential upcharges that might happen, and the cost of the card. So that is a beautiful addition to the collection, but the piece that is extremely rare, one of 60 in the world, the Pokemon World Championships 2008 Orange DS Lite. And this is the trading card game version. There's another one that says video game right there, which is crazy. So there's 60 of that one and 60 of this one. So I have to chase the other one too now. But it's extremely rare. Like 60 being made is insane.
It's actually even less.
Is it less?
Yeah, it's like 56.
56?
Yeah, or 54, one of the two.
Golly. Yeah, so certainly under 60 exists today. And I'm now the proud owner of one. And let me tell you, adding this to the collection opens up a whole can of worms because there's a lot of extremely limited Pokemon DSs, and that excites me to keep the Pokemon pursuit going. Okay, so I've got a nice spot for it right up here. Thank you guys for watching, guys. It's been an incredible year. Subscribe for more videos like this in 2026 and beyond, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.